We thought about it, we tried to pull it off, we just couldn't do it. There's just not enough room to squeeze 76 trombones into the historic Studio D, though we would love to. That iconic song and many more will be performed live for the Second Street Players production of The Music Man. A 40-member cast, a 7-piece live band filling the Riverfront Theater stage with summer fun for the entire family.
You know, The Music Man has been entertaining families since it first hit the stage back in 1957, and now it's coming to a stage near you. And joining us this afternoon is Alan Cristofalusi playing the role of George Shin and Lorraine Level playing the role of Marion Peru. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
So good to see you. Okay, so for those people who may not have seen it or it's been a while since they've seen it, can you tell us a little bit about The Music Man?
Sure. So the story is about Harold Hill, Professor Harold Hill, as he claims, who is a traveling salesman who peddles bands, and not just a band, but a boys' marching band. And he comes to Iowa, despite warnings that they don't put up with anything there, and basically turns the whole town on its head with his ideas and his brilliant think system, that if you just think the notes, that you don't have to practice, which of course the kids love. And somehow in the middle of it, plans to take the money and run, but ends up falling for the town librarian. And
played by you.
Yes. And we get a wonderful musical theater happy ending.
Wow. Alan, why do you think it's so important for people to see The Music Man?
You know, the thing about musicals in general are it brings out the good things in life. You see the bad things, and all of a sudden this musical
right.
brings out the good things in life, which we pretty much need nowadays. So, and I think that's what's important about this show. And you see this guy, he's a flim-flam man. He's like a scam artist, and he falls in love, and he's like, I can't do that. And that's what makes everybody, and so you come into it wondering what's going to happen, and you end up seeing this really happy, joyful Iowa audience, or Iowa's town,
right.
changing their ways. It's really wonderful.
Wow.
It makes you feel good.
So you've been living via the stage in River City, Iowa for a while. Let's put you in River City right now, keep you there. If you're in Harold Hill's band, what instrument would you play?
Oh, I would probably play the saxophone because it's sexy.
That is true. My husband plays saxophone, so I agree.
There you go.
Well, as Miss Peru, I'm the piano teacher, so I would imagine I'd have to play piano, although I don't know if you could march with a piano. So, but I don't know, maybe a trumpet. I like the trumpet. Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. So how does this version of The Music Man differ from others that we may have seen?
Well, I think that's one of the cool things, like you were saying about theater, is that every time that someone does a show, it's a new interpretation. It's a new version of how the story could be told. There have been some updates that they've made to the original production, just as a production, but I think it's just the uniqueness of the people that are involved in it. And it's such a wonderfully, beautifully diverse cast. I mean, where else can you bring people from all different walks of life together and find a common purpose? So it's a unique experience, but it's a very rewarding one.
And it's a small stage with 40 cast members on it. So but it doesn't feel like it's overcrowded. And we have the band on the stage in the corner.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big cast, and credit to how John is managing the directing of it, because you have to get it all together and work with all these different pieces and different age groups. Wow. So, and we've got little kids and we've got older people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, so folks want to see it. Where, when, and how?
We open this Friday the 12th. We have shows on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's actually 2 on Saturday, a matinee and an evening show. And then we run the following weekend. We actually added a performance on Thursday the 18th. Because of the high demand. So your second weekend is your best bet, and you can get tickets at www.secondstreetplayers.com.
And
where do
the
we go?
theater's located?
Milford, Delaware, right in the downtown of a beautiful small community downtown. There's lots of wonderful places to eat and places to walk around and visit, so you could come early and have a look around Milford.
Make an evening of it.
Exactly.
Yes. Wow.
It's wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
break a leg.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
Thank you.